Alright guys, I'm back with another reading for you. So I pulled these cards this morning. I had a dream last night. Just as I was falling asleep, I had a dream that, there was a person approaching the door. In my dream, it was my house, but this could be symbolic for the collective. This could be symbolic, meaning that somebody wants to come, whoever this resonates with, this read. Somebody's intending to come to your door. Somebody wants to knock on your door. This could be contacting you. This could be physically coming to your door. So in my dream, that was pretty prevalent. Yeah, and so it's some sort of a love situation I'm picking up. The Lover's card came out. Jump in and tell you what I'm getting out of this reading. In my dream, the approach to the door happened multiple times. The first time when I fell asleep, I kind of woke up about it, and I was like, "Whoa, what's that about?" And then it happened again as I fell back asleep. Then later on, in my dreams, sometime that night, I dreamt of two people in an SUV in a vehicle. This could be the person you're connected with, you had a strong soul connection with. That's what I'm seeing here, and there was a third party involved as well in the SUV. So somebody other than yourself. There's two people, and one of these people had a strong soul connection to you. Regardless, it didn't end positively. You were handed something, a piece of paper, some receipts or a note or something like that, and the SUV drove away, and it didn't really feel like it didn't feel like a happy resolution in the dream. But anyways, either way, I pulled the cards to see what the dreams were about, and so now I got a reading for the collective here. And this could easily be a twin flame reading with a double Lover's card. It could just be a divine union or high-level soulmate or spiritual connection, whatever you resonate with. Yeah. So I'm gonna hop into the read. Oh, and I see two outcomes in this read. So I'm gonna give the first outcome, and then I'm gonna give the second outcome that I see. Because timelines could shift. So yeah, I'm gonna hop right into it. Let's get it. Picking up that sometime in the past, you had a very strong spiritual connection to somebody. You may have thought this person was your twin flame. This could have been an intense connection, something that came out of nowhere. You may have felt this person's energy in your soul, maybe even before you met them, like if you recollect the moment you met them, you know who I'm talking to, whoever this resonates with. Recollect before you approached them, how you approached them, if you were already feeling them, right? So you'll know if that might resonate. Like for example, if somebody was showing up into a place, if you're in a coffee shop or you're at a home or something, and somebody's showing up, and before you meet them, you kind of sense them. Yeah, so that's how you'll know. So it was a strong connection that you recognized. There was a soul recognition. I mean, this could be many things. It could be a past life connection. It could be but it was definitely felt in your soul. It was strong. I could see it was some sort of a catalyst here for for cleansing, regeneration, plenty of growth. And there was also a ton of confusion. So that's kind of what I see here and picking up on strongly. So I see that sometime in the past, something occurred, something extremely horrific, maybe not horrific where you got injured or hurt, but on a spiritual soul level, there was just some serious pain, betrayal. Yes, it would have left you down and out, with inability to fight back, and in need of some medical attention. But you get what I'm saying. Energetically, this was, this could be a follow-up to the reading that I did last week. So I'm not sure, but this is what I'm picking up. So so sometime in the past, even though there was this powerful soul connection, you may have thought this was divinely guided. Definitely prayed to God, right? So you prayed to God thanking for this connection, but ultimately whoever this person is chose a third party. You see there's three people here. So this person chose a third party, and I believe energetically here that they chose a third party for all these cups of gold, like the golden goose, gifts, material things. I believe the third party may have I believe this person chose a third party, for potentially these golden cups. They thought that, it's as good as it gets, and this looks like related to material. Yes, that's what it looks like. This person may have felt that you didn't have enough cups, or the cups that you had was just, not enough. You may have had angelic love on a soul level. You may have presented cups, you may have had some other spiritual love you were sharing, or you had a lot to offer for sure, because you're coming out here as the lovers as well, and the stars comes out here twice. So you could be one of the angel healers I keep talking about. Yeah. So yeah, this person chose materialism, or just whatever. It doesn't. There's nothing to judge about. It's just, we do live in a material world, and oftentimes people do make choices based on stability, material. Everybody loves things and nicer quality of life, and life is hard. So it's not judging, but that's what it looks like. But of course, free will is at play, and that's part of our life. But there was still something here that happened that was not good. It wasn't clean. It wasn't right. Yeah, you were done wrong in the situation. I guess what I'm getting at is, there was some manipulation involved. Yeah, and there was a lot of confusion involved. Yeah. What I'm seeing is, even though this person chose a third party, and I could tell you really thought this was divinely guided. Regardless, there was still something that happened that didn't end this very well for you. Extreme pain, and resulted in severe woundings. Yeah, the Ten of Swords is like the ultimate betrayal card, right? This is very painful stuff. Yeah, this is very painful stuff. You see, as it's so painful that as this person here, got stabbed up multiple times, it looks like there's a lot of swords that are ready to fall down, and so it was so painful that the effects of the pain were lasting, as if you're continuously being stabbed up with swords. And this is energetically speaking, of course, symbolically, right? So yeah, ultimately this person chose someone over the soul connection. Now, and this is also indicated here with the Lover's card. They chose to partner up. You see, these two people are looking at each other, and someone is being ignored. So yeah, so that's kind of that's kind of what I'm seeing. That this person may have made this choice, and caused you some kind of serious betrayal in the process. This could have been, this person could have made you feel like a fool with the Fool card here. This person, this person wasn't pleased or didn't think you had enough to offer. They may have not, they were pessimistic about it as well. And maybe they just didn't see that you were some sort of a spiritual warrior, or maybe they did, and this was challenging for them. Perhaps this other individual is, I don't know, maybe not as spiritual as you. So yeah, but again, it's very clear to see the choice was made over, what felt or seemed like, everything you could desire, almost there, with potential to add with the 10th cup, right? But what I'm seeing here is, after some time, I don't know how long, maybe it's been a few years, maybe it's been, 7 months, maybe it's been 7 years, it's hard to tell, but what I'm seeing is here, things have changed. Yeah, with the Two of Pentacles in reversed, this union, this person choosing this third party, this union, it's lightheartedness, it's joy, it's supposed to be some sort of a celebration here, but everything is in reverse. Yeah, isn't that how it goes sometimes? Because from what I've seen with the Double Stars card, you're definitely some sort of a angel healer. Person didn't value that. They valued this more. So yeah, either way, right now it seems like the fun is ended, and things are just not so great. It's not a celebration, it's not a dance, it's not a party. This union of two is in reverse, and and I'm sure whoever this is in your life, I'm sure you didn't wish that, but this could be happening, and you might be aware of this. You might be aware of this intuitively with the High Priestess card. You might be well aware of this. You may be somebody wise and that could see this coming as well. Perhaps you're confused with this person's decision. Perhaps you saw all sorts of manipulation going on, and and you're pessimistic about the outcome. Perhaps for this person, or whoever this person in your life was. Regardless, so as I move on here, what I see here is, with the Seven of Wands here, you could see that, now these people are kind of in a battle. They're standing off. They're pointing fingers at each other. They look like they're ready to challenge each other. It looks like any one of these individuals could grab one of these wands and start hitting each other, So, and not only that, they're wearing different colors, and it looks like they're an opposing team. I mean, this looks like a handkerchief, and someone's about to get smacked. So, yeah, about that. So this is kind of the energy. So not only is this, so the connection is in reverse. It's not lighthearted. It's not fun anymore. Is now it looks like there's arguing, fighting, conflict, battles, and it's intense with the Seven of Wands. Let's say if 10 is like crazy energy, death, like beyond madness, 7 is a high number. So there's some serious stuff going on. And again, this person and whatever. We can't judge because, you know, people make their own decisions what they value in life, right? Angelic blessings from God or material things, which could also be provided through blessings from God. Three of Wands, I feel like now this person is looking back. See, this person is looking back towards the star energy here, which is you, angel healer. And yeah, they're looking back now. Maybe it's been some time. Maybe they're, you know, maybe you're shining bright like the stars. You know, your wings are now visible and illuminated. Maybe you're strong with your spear. You know, maybe you're exuding more love. Maybe you're, you know, you're getting more love, shining bright. Yeah. So this person is looking back now with some sort of optimism, and you know, with googly eyes from this beast, but still, you know, symbolically. Yeah, and they're looking back and they're trying to get a good look, like, huh? So yeah, and they're looking back. Yeah, they're looking back at your honesty, at how the kind of energy you brought, you know, peace, how generous you were. So they're looking back at however long you guys had your encounter for, your friendship, your relationship, your co-workership, I'm not sure. But they're looking back now at this energy. And with this card, they could also be wanting to be honest with you now about something. Maybe their feelings towards you, maybe that they made a mistake and are now dealing with all sorts of conflict, a connection in reverse. This would automatically make this Nine of Cups kind of, you know, this wouldn't really matter when you have so much conflict. And it really looks like this person might be going through a Ten of Swords vibration experience of their own because of this. And there's a lot of burdens here with the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords here. So there's a lot of burdens here. Yeah. Could be happening at at the house, at a premises. I mean, it makes sense. But there's a lot of, it's hard. It's become hard. And it's becoming ever so more filled with grief. And, you know, it's like a war zone. It's like a war zone. Yeah. And this could happen if the choices you make are just based on material things. It could happen to someone. Again, you know, material things do matter, and I don't judge anybody for wanting to prioritize stability. It's just, you know, ultimately though, just don't Ten of Swords people. Don't put people in extremely hard situations where they're almost like dying on a soul level, right? So that's kind of what I'm feeling here. So yeah, so this person's not looking back just at that. This person is looking back at your good energy, wanting to you know, potentially come back to you in this energy. But they are, you know, they're also looking at what they have done. They're also looking at how they betrayed you, how they hurt you, what they have done. Yeah, they know, you know, they know that you're hurt, and even if they run up to you and try to tend to you, it's not like you're not going to feel the pain of that. Yeah, and you're always going to be anticipating more swords from this individual. That's another thing I'm feeling from this card here. And they also know that they left you with a lot of burdens. If this was someone you were in a relationship with, they could have left you alone with the house and a whole bunch of issues to deal with, or yeah, something like that. By the looks of it, either way, they left you with a lot of burdens and a lot of, you know, and in pain. So, but they're wishing upon the star here. They're wishing upon the star here. They're remembering that they, you know, maybe they're more awakened. Maybe angels have, you know, for the pain they have caused. Maybe God or the angels came in and, you know, illuminated your energy to them, or maybe they became more aware of the strong soul tie or the soul connection that you guys had. But either way, you know, they're wishing upon a star now for you, is what it seems. Yes. Yeah. They're wishing and hoping. They're hoping to renew. They're hoping to renew this love. They're hoping to renew this connection somehow, heal it. Yeah, they want to heal it. They miss their angel healer. Yes. So there's a lot of information that came from this first pull. Multiple variations, multiple intertwined energies, third party. There could have been more people involved, obviously. There's so many different numbers, but ultimately, this regards to you and a person that you had a strong soul connection. You may have even considered them a twin flame, right? Or it could have just been a past life connection, something strong, something that you felt on a soul level, and perhaps this person as well. But you still got betrayed, you still got hurt, and left for dead by the looks of it. And yeah, this is not uncommon in the realm. It's not uncommon, and if you're a healer angel, it tends to happen to you even more. But yeah, but still, this seems like maybe this is a once-in-a-lifetime occurrence, if this was a twin flame situation, right? So maybe you never felt a strong connection like this. Maybe you thought this was your person. Maybe you felt very strong about this person. Yeah, you remember you were thanking God for this connection. But anyways, again, quickly to recap, this person's now looking back, but they're burdened, knowing that they left you in this energy, but they're hopeful. Yeah. All right, let's move on. This person could be seeing you as very courageous, as someone that's back on his or her feet, and definitely someone that's guarded now from their energy. Yes, yes, you're flying higher now. Yeah, I could see that clearly. You're in a higher place than where they left you. You're not in this position any longer. Yeah, yeah, because my healer angels are divinely blessed, so God in heaven's always pouring back into them to rejuvenate them. So yeah, maybe this person didn't anticipate that, but they see you now as this strong, courageous individual, someone very lively, and yeah, and flying higher than ever before, regardless of what that really looks like in the 3D for you, whoever I'm speaking with here. But now here, it looks like they're the ones that are unsatisfied with all these cups they've chosen, although it's not 9 of cups here, but still, symbolically, it looks like they might be upset now, because they may be wise, or they're feeling, or the angels are making them feel your connection again, and what they've put you through. You know, especially if you're a healer angel, you know, yeah, you can't just stab up a healer angel and think you're gonna walk away so simply, without feeling something, you know. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm picking up here. I know it's a little bit all over the place tonight, but just bear with me here. So yeah, they're unhappy now with their decision. There could be a lot of manipulation involved where they are. You know, they may have been a manipulator too, but it looks like maybe someone is controlling them, manipulating them. Yes, yes, and they're in a state of high confusion right now. This is causing them a lot of confusion, a lot of issues. You know, I see how they're like holding their heads, like, oh my God, you know, how did I end up in this? How did I end up in this energy? Just by making a choice, which I felt was the best choice for me, right? Well, I could say how. How is easy. Don't do this. Don't put this onto people and their life or their energy, especially when they are healer angels. So that explains it. So yeah. So right now what I'm seeing here, yeah, they're looking at you as someone in a higher position, someone stronger, someone that's been crowned. Someone that's not what they left you in, feeling down and defeated and out. They're seeing you now, heavily armored and guarded, with potentially spiritual support. They could see it now if they didn't before. If they were pessimistic before and made the other choice, they could see it now. They could see it now. Yeah, you're a protector. You would have protected this person, regardless if you're male or female, on a spiritual level. Remember, you were thinking the heavens. You were thanking the heavens for the spiritual connection. Yes, but I feel like they manipulated you as well. That's part of the pain that you experienced, and now they got a taste of their own medicine, being manipulated as well. Yeah, because you're spiritually wise, high priest, high priestess. Reverse the roles. You're spiritually wise. You have high level intuition. Yeah, you're a very spiritual person. Healer angel vibes here again. Even though the temperance card is not out here, I still get the same vibe from the stars. You're the star. You're a star wherever you go. Yeah, you're constantly being blessed. Regardless of what that looks like to you, you know who I'm talking to. You feel it in your soul. Yeah. So now they see you as this. Yeah. And if you could flip the roles, or maybe they see you as this. If this person I'm talking about was a male, and vice versa here, right? But at the same time, I feel like they're also kind of hoping that you still see them as this. They're also kind of hoping that you still see them in this energy. You may have seen their angelic qualities. You may have told them that that maybe they had angelic qualities. Who knows? I mean, if you felt such a strong connection, and you yourself are an angel healer who feels blessed, perhaps you did recognize it, and perhaps you recognized it because you're a healer angel, right? So either way, they kind of want you to see them in that same way, or maybe they have been working on themselves. Maybe praying more, maybe getting in touch, maybe getting some divine nudges from their angels, for example, to take some sort of steps towards you. But at the same time, what I'm feeling here is this person is walking a fine line. This person is walking a fine, thin line between good and evil, between light and dark. Yeah, and at any moment, here there's a spirit kind of guiding them to a more safer path. And if they walk too much to this side, off of this thin line, they're gonna burn up. They're gonna have a burnout. Yeah. So again, the stars card here, they're wishing, they're hoping to get blessed. They're hoping, because even down here, it looks like they're looking back at you, and they're hoping to heal this connection with you, this strong bond. And here it's reconfirmed. They're hoping to be blessed. They're hoping to be rejuvenated. They're hoping that God and the angels will have mercy on them and, and cleanse them. Yes, and cleanse them. Cleanse them and heal this connection. Yeah. Or they might want to be in a higher position spiritually as well. Either way, though, they see you as an abundant person, and they may feel like they could be extremely abundant with you as well. Yes. It seems like now they see more value in you. See, with the 10 with the 10 of Pentacles here versus the 9 of Cups, they might see you as a higher value now, rightfully so, if you're a healer angel. Duh. You know what I mean? But yeah, so they're seeing this now, and yeah, or they might just be seeing you as this highly abundant individual, and they might be looking at you as somebody who's guarding your abundance, or maybe they see you as a generous person who shares your abundance within the community or just with people. Maybe they know you from the past. Maybe they know something about you, your generosity. They definitely know you're a just person. And what it really looks like here is they want to bring you some kind of justice, or they're hoping for some kind of justice to unite with you. Lovers, again, this is double Lovers card. So yeah, they might be wise to this connection now, and all signs point to they're looking back to heal and rejuvenate. They're praying, they're hoping, they're wishing upon the stars, to potentially cleanse this connection, cleanse themselves, and they may still see you as this. And this ties into my dreams, somebody coming to your door. Now, I don't know if this is the case, because I'm seeing something else happen here. I'm seeing a different outcome as well. So I'm gonna get into the secondary outcomes. So, and unfortunately, I do have 2 messages coming through, and I'm gonna cover both. As much as just the positive ending sounds great, there's a different alternate ending. But don't worry, it's still positive for you, my healer angels. When you wish upon a star, and you know just who you are, you'll find love again. I just made that one up. Yeah, so I'm gonna give you the alternate ending, but this is another thing I got before I got off course and sang that song. Yeah, but you see here, these 2 people aren't touching their hands right now, and there is still something burning behind them. Although there's an angelic presence in this billowing smoke, but there's still a fire left behind. So this could also mean that they have a fire for you, you might have a fire for them, or this could represent this horrible betrayal and this heavy burdens that are still, not fully out. There's still a sense of this that's keeping you guys at bay, and they know this, they could feel it, but they're hopeful for justice. They're hoping they'll get blessed, and this will go in their favor, and they also might be hoping to bring you justice for this and this. Yeah, maybe even offer you something to help you if they cause you damage and your life is still feeling the burn. Who knows the situation, right? If you're left with so many burdens, they might want to offer you help in a physical sense as well. But yeah, so what else I'm seeing here? What else I'm seeing is here, yeah, you're my healer angels, and you're not happy with energies that cause you confusion. You associate confusion with lack of consciousness. You associate confusion with bad decision making. You associate confusion with lack of direction, lack of self-awareness. So you may have felt this spiritual connection, but because you're my healer angels, a star, a bright shining star, you know very well that just because there's love or there's a strong bond, that doesn't mean you're not going to move on. You don't feel empty. Heaven's always pouring into you. You're always getting replenished. There's always an abundance of love energy coming from God and the heavens towards you. So you're recognizing this, and you don't appreciate this because you're in a high priest, high priestess energy, and you're just too wise for the nonsense. You're just too wise for games. You're just too wise for the manipulation. You're pessimistic about this lover's outcome with this particular person because, of course, you remember this. That is something that's deeply felt. This is scarring. This is a serious wound. The burdens on top of it, double it up. The burdens on top of it, double it up. It's no good. It's no good. You may have had to seek tons of cleansing. The good thing I see is your childlike consciousness has been reawakened. You appear to seem more joyful. This could be why this person is looking back at you now. You see what I'm saying? You may appear to be on fire. You may have regenerated. Your third eye is through the roof. You're burning right now. Yeah, with your hands up to the sky and your heart wide open, you're creating joy in your own life. You're creating your own pleasure. You already, yes, you're my healer angel, so you already feel blessed. So that's why. And I guess maybe as part of your reward for getting this horrible outcome, when you were thanking God for this connection, this person, this energy, right? And part of the reward could have been regeneration of your childlike consciousness. Something that you always obviously had. And this card keeps coming out because I keep channeling, keep channeling similar energies, or for my similar healer angel energies. It all depends on who this resonates and how it all fits in. So don't make anything fit. These readings are just my interpretation of the cards and my intuition, right? Don't make it fit if it's, unless you feel it deeply in your soul, and even then, it could just be a portion of this reading and not all of it. This is just my interpretation of the cards and my intuition and what I'm picking up on. Don't treat it as gospel, right? This is not a roadmap to your life or your life decisions. This is just me doing a reading, right? All right, cool. So yeah, so you're pessimistic. This is the other potential timeline. I'm seeing timelines could switch. Obviously, there's two timelines here. There could be potentially justice, or they could potentially be wanting to bring you justice, and help, and maybe pour into you what you deserve. Maybe they're willing to take a leap to the side here. You could have a dog as well, or I don't know, or this person could have a dog, or white dog. Who knows? All I'm saying is, yeah, they might want to take a leap to this direction, or they might jump off and, it might not look good for them on this side, right? Yeah, so they're walking a fine thin line, as I said. They don't know which direction to go, and this is what you don't like. This is what you can't tolerate, this confusion, this indecisive nature. How can someone not be certain about this connection or what you felt, this spiritual bond? How can somebody be so indecisive about an angel healer energy? That's very foolish. That shows a double-minded individual, energy that doesn't, that's easily seduced by this side, right? This is not a full energy. This is half and half. So this person might have addictions, and that could be in any form, right? That doesn't necessarily mean substances. It could be other addictions and habits that might not be the most beneficial. And this person obviously has great characteristics as well, angelic characteristics. Otherwise, you would have never recognized them as an angel healer as well, or as a strong soul connection, potentially, right? But either way, you don't like this. You're too spiritually wise. You're too advanced to deal with people's manipulation, these energies manipulation. You're not optimistic about this. You're wise here with the wise woman. It could be a man, it could be a woman. Either way, you're a wise individual. Double confirmation times 2 plus high priestess, wise man or woman, right? And you could potentially be, feeling happy, excited, and creating your own pleasure, regenerating your childlike consciousness and cleansing. So you're not very optimistic anymore. Obviously, it's because of this. This was so heavy. This was so heavy. And it was more heavy because of how you prayed. And thank God directly in your own way. It could have been in your own person, in private, whatever. I don't know the situation, but yeah. So because of that, it's, again, you're not very optimistic, and you're not expecting anything else other than more manipulation and confusion, potentially, regardless of this person's intentions. This person still appears to be not knowing who they are, walking a fine thin line. As well, and this is the other outcome I'm talking about here. I see you being very guarded. I see you being extremely guarded against this person, seeing everything from a higher position. You got the eye of an eagle, and you got the talons of an eagle as well, ready to cut up. Yeah, you're very guarded here. This is the other outcome I'm seeing. You're not impressed. You're not impressed. Yeah, and this person is fearing fearing that it won't work out, that they won't be able to heal the star energy. Yeah, they won't be able to, their wish won't come true. Yeah, I see that in this other potentiality, you've grown from this. You've become more stronger from this. Yes. High Priestess energy. So not only are you spiritually wise, mentally wise, spiritually wise, of course, and you've leveled up. You've got a new sword, perhaps. You've leveled up, male or female. Yeah, I see that you've leveled up, right? And I feel like you're no fool. You're no fool to get burnt again. Yeah, I see you potentially moving forward off of this wall and stepping fully into your healer angel path, just opening up to receive blessings from heaven and wishing upon a star yourself for a better outcome that will also be very abundant. And maybe this is part of the alternate timeline that I'm seeing here, that you're being regenerated, and your reward for this, for going through this and praying in thanks for this, but still going through one of the worst. You were left for dead and in pain, and this lasted a long time, right? So this could be the reward. Heaven could be sending you a reward of abundance, yes. And we're talking really good. No more feeling insecure about, whatever it is you're working on, or some sort of a surprise turn of events. Anything could happen, right? And justice in love. So so you might have a new love. You might have a new twin flame or soulmate, or something. Timelines could shift. God is that powerful, You may believe your whole life that someone's your soulmate, your twin, whatever, but We're still here down in the realm, regardless, healer, angel, or not. God could flip the script on anyone at any time. And yeah, so I see that this is the other outcome here that will bring you a lot of pleasure, regenerate you. You will be able to be free in your childlike consciousness without worrying about this or without worrying someone picking you over materialism. Yes, I'm seeing this very clearly now. It could be a very cleansing experience for you. Yes, justice. So yeah, so that's the two outcomes that I'm seeing, guys. And you know, I'm seeing that there was a lot of pain, a soul connection. Somebody walked away from you and hurt you, picked someone else over cups, and they've been looking back at you now, realizing you're the star. You're sent from heaven. So yeah, they burdened you and left you for dead. Not cool. It caused you obviously more confusion. They manipulated you by doing this. Somehow manipulation was definitely involved. And yeah, put you in a state of pessimism. This may have really damaged you. But yeah, I'm seeing that, you know, the first outcome is they might be leveling up a bit and wanting to go on the right side, wanting to heal, wanting to help, wanting to bring justice, and wanting to reunite. So that's potential ending number one, or the intentions at least. But it doesn't mean that that's what will happen. And I guess that's why I saw the outer outcome, because this could actually mean their intentions. And the other outcome could be you're being renewed, you're being rejuvenated, you're being rehealed, you're being reborn, you're wishing upon a star, you're going to get blessed for all the losses you suffered and the burdens you were left with. You're going to get divine justice. Yes. And potentially that could be both in the physical sense and in love. So ultimately, yeah, this is the reading I got for you guys. Pretty interesting message. But either way, expect a knock on your door or a phone call or somebody or something, some kind of communication from this individual from your past, because that's what I saw in my dream. And that could happen for somebody out there. How you're going to handle that, I don't know. But I'm heavily feeling like with all the confusion, manipulation, how pessimistic you are about the potential and all the praying and wishing. And then, you know, yeah, you might heal because you're a healer angel. Because of your childlike consciousness, you'll feel better. You know, you could easily love this person because you're a healer angel, right? But this could be enough. This could be enough to be so fresh for you to be very pessimistic about the potential outcome. And, you know, by the looks of it, this person could still be with this third-party energy or whatnot, and no justice has really arrived to you in the current, present moment. So, you know, and I'm seeing that, you know, you've risen above. You've risen above. You may have re-strengthened your connection to God with the angels, and you might be getting cleansed, renewed, and blessed with victory in finance and material things. You know, whatever burdens you face could have been material as well, not to mention emotional and spiritual, and you could be getting this all regenerated. Yeah, it will bring you immense pleasure when it occurs, and justice and love. So you might have a new divine partner. Like I said, God could flip the script, and you know, one day you might wake up and be totally in love with this new individual, this new soulmate that will have the same powerful energy. It will be like innocent. It will feel good. It will feel good. It will be very pleasurable. And it will definitely lack pessimism, manipulation, and confusion. Yes, you will have, the two of you will share this energy, most likely, on a soul level. So it could be another healer angel, you know, coming to you. So this is cool. It's a cool reading. I'm happy with it. You know, hopefully it resonated with somebody. You would know if it was for you or if it wasn't. So yeah, as always, leave a comment. And thank you guys. Have a good weekend and good night.